Hi, good morning. I am trying to decide if I want to trust my internet or not see comments. And I think I'm not going to trust my internet. Hold on a second. There, now we're good. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody here in the Bat Cave. I wanted to come live this morning for Mystic Monday. I am still getting going and I have a ridiculous headache. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let me pull my shorts down. Sorry guys, this is just real life here. So yeah, I wanted to come in this morning. We're approaching a new moon. So we have a new moon on Wednesday. New moon in Gemini. I'm excited. I am ready. And solar eclipse also happens a couple of minutes before the new moon in Gemini on Thursday. Excuse me, it's on Thursday, which is great because we are going to talk about intentions and goals today. Intentions versus goals. And that's going to really help set you up to come into New Moon Circle here in the Bat Cave on Thursday night and really get a lot out of that. So yeah, Thursday night. What's up, Rachel? Yeah, Thursday night then we have the New Moon Circle here in the Bat Cave every second Thursday of the month. First Thursday or second? This is why I write this stuff down, you guys. I'm still getting going. I have a massive headache this morning. Yeah, second Thursday. And the time this month is going to be 7:30 because I have another inner circle, new moon circle that I want to go to, and it's from 6 to 7:30. So I'm going to go to that, get super inspired, and then come and share with you guys from about 7:30 to 8:30 for new moon. And don't worry, I will post a reminder for everybody in here as well because I know that we're all busy and there's lots going on. So yeah, new moon coming up this Thursday. We have our new moon circle on Thursday. We're also experiencing the solar eclipse as well. So lots going on. We're still sitting in the middle of Mercury retrograde and all is well and anything is possible. So yeah, happy Monday. Let's talk about my headache quick. Because maybe if I talk about it, it'll go away. So I've been working to try, and this was a prep week for me because I'm going to start a cleanse tomorrow. And it's not going, my prep week isn't going well. I'm still hitting 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and I hit the sugar really fucking hard yesterday. Like, so hard. You know when you're like making that decision and you're like putting it in your mouth and you're like, I shouldn't be doing this, but then it like the pleasure overrides like that. It's like, no, but it's so good, just enjoy it. That was my day yesterday and it did not feel good. I woke up this morning and I had a pounding headache. Like I still have a pounding headache. I think part of it is allergies too, because I've been outside a lot this weekend. But I know that is because I ate a lot of dairy, aka ice cream yesterday. A lot of ice cream, way more than I really needed to eat in a week. I didn't eat any, the only greens I had yesterday was my green shake. So I'm feeling the choices that I made yesterday, and I'm not beating myself up about it, but I'm also deciding how I want to approach that, you know. So once I get done with this 1 cup of coffee this morning, I'm going to really have to work hard to not go directly to the coffee and make myself another one. I'm going to have to go over to the kettle and make myself some tea, a detox tea probably. This morning, detox tea with a fizz. Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen after this. And hopefully this will be my last cup of coffee for 10 days at least, if not like forever. But my whole point is that there really is a fine line between like having a little bit of indulgence and enjoying it when it's there and then stepping over that line. And I'm still figuring it out. But the point is like, I'm not going to beat myself up today, right? Rachel and I actually went with our husbands, got ice cream last night. It was a great time spent. The time that we spent together conversating, it was heart filling. And the ice cream was good. Like, it was yummy, but we're feeling it today. We're feeling it because we've actually been fueling our bodies in ways that really support our bodies. And then, deciding to treat and whatever, noticing the changes. And so I suggested to her, I said, you know what, we can still get together on Sunday nights. We can still get together and enjoy that conversation. We can still enjoy the interactions. We can send the guys off to go get their own ice cream. That's fine. But why don't we try and create like really yummy, healthy treats? I'm thinking like frozen berries and some Deerland dairy yogurt that we can get locally. And, maybe focusing on some really yummy like mocktail drinks and doing that instead and getting creative and having something nourishing and delicious to gather around, but something that's going to continue to support both of our goals. And I think that is really, those are the people you want to find the support with, right? Like the people that you want to call in, the people that you want around you as you are working to create that next level of wellness and vitality and consciousness for yourself. Think about that. Are the people around you supporting your healthy habits by saying, hey, you know what? Like, that's totally cool. Like, I really enjoyed it too, but my head hurts today and I really don't like how I feel. And I would love to still get together on Sunday, but we need to do something healthier, right? And so I'm just encouraging all of you today to just take a step back and look around at your circles and make sure that you have those people in your circle that are supporting you and also saying, you know what? That didn't feel good. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that again. And then be met with that support. And that's part of what this space is all about, right? Awesome. So now that we talked about my headache, yeah, and like really too, Rachel, like I really am like trying to not like regret it, trying to not beat myself up about it, but trying to be like, okay, today's a new day. Today I have another chance to live intentionally and ask myself in each moment before I make those choices, like, is this supporting my intentional living? Is this supporting my goals and intentions? Which is a great leeway into what I really wanted to talk about today. First of all, I made some notes here for Mercury retrograde to support yourself. First of all, slow the F down. If you're still finding yourself like going and not giving yourself rest and time to reflect or at least just be still and relax and not be doing anything, do it. You need to do that during this time. That's what's going on. Retrograde tips. Hydrate. You should always be hydrating anyways. Here in the Midwest, it's starting to get warm. It's really easy to get dehydrated, but you should always be hydrating, but also during the retrograde, make sure you're hydrating. And again, like I said, slow down. Just slow down. Take some time to decide to respond instead of react. Make sure that you are taking some time to slow down before you communicate. Gemini is about, this a sign about communication as well. And in the retrograde, things can get a little like, staticky, like the radio frequency isn't quite tuned in to what it should be. So really being mindful of how you're communicating, communicating clearly what you're wanting to communicate. And then, of course, also taking the time to slow down and listen. Not listening for a response, not listening to respond, but actually listening to hear. And then letting it settle in your system. And then letting your higher self and your inner guide what needs to be communicated. And then, of course, be a student. Be a student. Just always commit to being a student. Commit to being a beginner. That's how we learn. That's how we practice being vulnerable. And that's how we can move through this retrograde. So it is going until like the 22nd. So you got plenty of time to practice slowing down and everything. So yeah, that's my little retrograde tips. So intention and goals. Yeah, you got it. Back on track, right? Back on track. Okay, so intentions and goals. I think that it's really important to talk about the difference between the two, and especially coming up on the new moon. We can use the new moon energy to set new intentions and goals based on what we desire to call in to our lives and what we desire to release. And the new moon is an excellent time to create new ones. I really like going month to month. Some people like that whole like New Year's resolution thing and go throughout the whole year and just check in each month like how they're doing. But I really like to see, you know, what is the energy of this month? What is challenging me to change, and where am I meeting that resistance? How can I set intentions and goals around moving through? So intentions. You guys have heard me say it a million times. Intention is everything. It is everything. Rachel, you know this because your intention yesterday was to help heal your horse. And when you laid hands on your horse and your intention was to send your medicine, your healing energy to your horse, you experienced that. You experienced the power of intention. So it's everything. You know, are you present too as you explore? That is huge intentional. Being present. Is your mind wandering to the next thing? Because then you're not really being intentional. You're being led by that egoic type of anxiety, worrying about the future, worrying about the past. Being present and not letting your mind wandering, staying in intention. And, you know, another thing to ask when you're setting intentions and goals, like, are you wanting what you want for personal advancement or for the greatest good of all? Because it really should be for the greatest good of all, right? This or something better, because the universe will wow you if you surrender and say, you know what, this or something better. The universe will always wow you. Intention, of course, comes from the heart. Intention comes from the heart. So, and I got a really great article that I read from a yoga journal by Philip Moffitt, is The Heart's Intention. And it talks a lot about the difference between goals and intentions and goes a little bit deeper than what I'll go today. And I'll see if I can find the link for you, because the last time I had a link, it wasn't good. So goals. Goals. What are goals? How do you define goals for yourself? Goals are future focused. The future is always the focus. Like, are you going to reach your next goal? Will you be happy when you do? After you reach that goal, then obviously the next thing is like, what's next, right? So your goal is to, drink so amount of water every day. And once that's a consistent thing, okay, what's next? Like, I'm going to, you add something in, or goals. Future is always the focus. Intention is different. It is not oriented towards a future outcome. Intention, it's a path or a practice that is focused on how you are being in any given moment, in the present moment. So the intentions are not future oriented. There's no outcome. It's just how you want to be in this world, how you want to be present in the moment. And I have this quote to share. As you gain insight through meditation, wise reflection, and moral living, your ability to act from your intentions blossoms. It is called a practice because it is an ever-renewing process. You don't just set your intentions and then forget about them. You live them every day. Goals help you make your place in the world to be an effective person. Being grounded in intention is what provides integrity and unity in your life. Being grounded in intention is what provides integrity and unity in your life. As you learn to cultivate intention, you learn to make wise goals and work hard toward achieving them without getting caught up in the attachment of outcome. Big. That's trust and surrender there. Not getting attached to the outcome. Trusting and surrendering in that higher power, saying, okay, I'm aligned in my intentions. I'm going to make this goal, and I'm just going to work hard, work on inspired action, and I'm not going to worry about how this is going to show up. This or something better. Right? Right. Okay. So let me ask you this. What would it look like if you didn't measure the success of your life just by what you get and don't get, but gave equal or greater priority to how aligned you are with your deepest values? Really think about that. Think about if we all walked around and we were more concerned about being aligned with our deepest values than getting that house or getting that car or getting that promotion or any of that shit. This world would look a lot different, right? And so that can start with you. Like that difference, you can create that difference by starting with you. Yes. So yeah, intention is what provides you with self-respect and peace of mind. Intention is what provides you with self-respect and peace of mind. Cultivating right intention doesn't mean you abandon your goals. We still have goals. We still have aspirations. We still have benchmarks we want to meet, right? You continue to use these goals, but they exist in a larger context of meaning that offers the possibility of peace beyond the fluctuations caused by pain and pleasure, gain and loss. So when you've cultivated right intentions and you have these goals that you're carrying, you are able to, maybe you don't reach that goal. Maybe that doesn't work out quite like you thought it would, but you're able to offer yourself that peace beyond the pain or the pleasure or the gain or the loss that you experienced in that moment. And so when you cultivate those intentions, they really they help you bring yourself back to you. They help you to navigate the pain and the pleasure and the gain and the loss in a way that you can experience it, learn from it, be a student, but then keep going, knowing that in the bigger picture that it's all working out in your favor, this or something better. Right intention doesn't mean that you're giving up your desire for achievement or a better life or binding yourself to be morally perfect, because let's be honest, it's not fun. You're committing to living each moment with intention of not causing harm with your actions and words and not violating others through your livelihood or sexuality. That's like basic human morality and decency, right? Like we can all do that. You are connecting to your own sense of kindness and innate dignity. The right intention is not moral law. It is an attitude or a state of mind which you develop gradually. It is your intention that affects how you interpret what comes into your mind. Just need to forget about judging yourself, right? We're always working on dropping the judgment and work with the arising moment, work with the present moment. Right intention is a continual aspiration. It's a journey, a lifelong journey that we get to experience and support each other and witness each other through that experience. So let me see. Cool. All right. I try and keep it short so that, I know everybody's busy and not everybody has the time to sit for half an hour. So anyways, goals and intentions. Think about that. How does some of this stuff that I shared with you today kind of change your ideas about goals and intentions? And then diving a little bit deeper into that, what intentions do you want to create for yourself around this new moon? What goals do you have that you want to redefine in a way that aligns with your intentions? And of course, hydrate, slow down, clear communication, be a student. So yeah, that's deep. Yeah, I like to go deep, that's one thing I'm going to witness this about myself right now. It's one thing that I really do like about myself is that I love to dive in deep, but then I'll come right back up to the surface with a poop joke. Like, why not? Like, let's go ahead and experience this full range. And I'm so grateful for this space as well to be able to do that with you guys. And if you're catching the replay, of course, always be commenting and following along. I'd love to come back and have that interaction as well. And of course, if there is somebody that you think of as we're having this conversation, tag them, bring them, call them into the group, or if they're already in the group, just tag them so that they can catch this. Because intentions and goals, that's building blocks. It's foundational stuff. And we are really sitting in an incredibly potent, energetic time. And, we do experience these potent, energetic times often, but, being aware of it and taking advantage of it and aligning with those energies is intentional. You have to be intentional about that. And here, let me share some more of this stuff that there was a couple of really good quotes here. Yeah, it just was talking. I went to a personal growth retreat yesterday with the Inner Circle. The Inner Circle is something that you guys can actually be a part of. It's a Hub Yogini thing. It's really, really awesome. I'll share about that some other time. But anyways, personal growth retreat offered once a month. It's a 2-hour retreat. It's amazing. It's online, and I just always draw so much from it. But tuning in to and understanding your core values and beliefs help to make sure that your daily actions align with them. And this is exactly what we're talking about with the intentions, is just really tuning in and aligning to that. That's why we did the Blossom and Bloom Challenge. And so you were able to create a little bit of time in the morning to tap in. I've noticed more and more now that morning time where I allow myself to drop in and to journal out and to spend time allowing that true compass to come forward instead of the mind. Because a lot of times when we wake up, our mind kicks in and is like, oh my gosh, I have all these things to do today. And you start to get that overwhelm. And then it's like, we don't have to operate like that. And tuning in the morning like that is a great way to drop into your intentional living and drop into your intentions. Look at what your goals are. What can you do today? What small action can you do today to stay aligned with your intentions and also continue to reach for that goal that you want to achieve? So I think that's it. Oh, let's pull a Universe Has Your Back card here before we go. Don't forget, we do have the New Moon Circle on Thursday night. It will be at 7:30, so a little bit of a time change. I'm excited. New Moon in Gemini, really great energy. I'm digging it. So, and there's still grass in this deck from Goat Yoga. I love it. Hell yeah. Essential oils, yeah. Find the ways to support yourself. Essential oils, Epsom salts bath. We went for a hike out at Oakdale yesterday. Find those small things that you can do in a day to nurture and nourish yourself. Always. All right. Ooh, and guys, I met a local tarot card and rune dice reader this weekend. She came to Goat Yoga. I am so excited. I'm scheduling a reading with her, and then I am hoping to call her in. So y'all call her in with your energy. We want you here. I'm excited to experience her gifts and call her in. Anyways, that one and the bottom one. Ah! Oh, all the good ones. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Like, I almost want to cry right now, like with joy. Wow. The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Wow. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then the universe has my back. This is our reading for today here in the Bat Cave. Look at that. Beautiful. The light and the dark, the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine balancing out. We have these beautiful pink colors. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful because really, surrender the outcome. The universe has your back. This or something better. Everything is working out for my highest and greatest good always. Believe that. Believe that. Okay, let's end with a prayer. And a bell ring. Happy Monday! Calling in all of the Juju Good Moon vibes. Working on intentions and goals, aligning to our highest, best self. I found this at the Mercantile. It's my new favorite sound piece. Okay. I've just been reading this a lot in here because I really like it. I think it's a great prayer. O great Creator, we are gathered together in your name that we may be of greater service to you and to our fellows. We offer ourselves to you as instruments. We open ourselves to your creativity in our lives. We surrender to your old ideas. We surrender to you, Creator, our old ideas. We welcome your new and more expansive ideas. We trust that you will lead us. We trust that it is safe to follow. We know you created us, and that creativity is your nature and our own. We ask you to unfold our lives according to your plan, not our low self-worth. We help us to believe that it is not too late and that we are not too small or too flawed to be healed. By you and through you, each other and made whole. Help us to love one another, to nurture each other's unfolding, to encourage each other's growth, and understand each other's fears. Help us to know that we are not alone, that we are loved and lovable. Help us to create as an act of worship to you. Just take a moment here. Uncross everything, sit up straight. 3 big deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let the shoulders relax on the exhale. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One last time. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I invite you to place a hand or both hands on your heart. And just feel your aliveness. Feel your imperfectly perfect vessel that is housing this beautiful soul. Take a moment to recognize the gift of that first breath that woke you up this morning. Awesome. My new favorite saying, all is well and anything is possible. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll see you Thursday night. We got all kinds of other stuff going on too. All kinds of good stuff. So stay close and call on us if you need us. And just make it, let's make it a Monday. Let's make it a beautifully aligned, intentional living Monday. See ya. And thank you for being here, Rachel.